Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. Southern Kaduna youth also carry out reprisal attacks on Fulani community, says L-Rufai. L-Rufai, governor of Kaduna State, has said the unabating attacks and killings in the southern part of the state are quoted with ethnic and religious undertones, thereby leading to constant reprisal attacks by the affected communities. The governor said this in a statement issued by Muyiwa Adekeye, a spokesperson, on Friday. There have been calls on Governor L-Rufai recently, especially on social media, to address the escalating attacks and killings of residents in southern Kaduna. According to the governor, 7 people were killed on Thursday night in a fresh attacks on Agwaladoka, Kajuru by gunmen. He added that no fewer than 43 people have been killed in the last 4 days in community in Kaura, Kanjo Kataf, Kaura and Kajuru local government areas of the state. He, however, decried that youth from southern Kaduna, according to security reports, also carry out reprisal attacks on Fulani community close to them after an attack on their own community. This, he explained, creates a circle of vicious attacks and revenge attacks in southern Kaduna. He lamented that while such attacks are referred to as a crime in other northern states, the attacks and reprisals are described differently in southern Kaduna, given ethnic and religious colorations by all and sundry. The statement read, "Insecurity in Kaduna State is being perpetrated by criminal elements who have been killing, kidnapping people and rustling cattle the entire northwest. The criminalities of the bandits get coated with ethnic and religious hues when it affects communities in the southern part of the state, where it tends to exacerbate communal tensions and pitch people who have lived peacefully together against each other. In addition to security presence, peace requires that everyone should obey the rules of law and avoid self-help, because ultimately peace depends on the willingness of people to live in harmony and to settle their differences peacefully. Attacks by bandits are not localized to a single part of the state. These criminals attack people irrespective of their religions or ethnicities, and they have been perpetrated their reigns of terror in Jiwa, Benin, Kwari, and part of Igabi local government. These bandits operate mostly in Katsina, Zamfara, and Niger State, and their attacks in those states are seen and reported as criminal activities. But these same attacks are perceived differently when they occur in southern Kaduna and are investigated with ethno-religious colorations. When bandits attack in southern Kaduna, security report shows that youth from the affected communities have often responded by mobilizing to attack Fulani communities in their area, whose members share the same ethnicity with the presumed bandits, even though many Fulani communities are also themselves victims of the bandits in Kaduna State and elsewhere. This is how the circles of attacks, revenge and reprisals occurs in southern Kaduna. Governor L-Rufai stated his administration has taken major steps to secure the area, including ensuring the establishment of a military base in southern Kaduna, along with 2 mobile police squadrons. He highlighted the need for communities leaders to ensure adherence to the rule of law in order to avoid repeated attacks and reprisals. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take about this? You know, we are tired of all this thing that is happening in the north. We are just so tired about it, you know. The reality is that Muslims have turned Nigeria into blood bank. Muslims have turned Nigeria to something else. The northeast is even the worst part of it. And Christians are their target every time. And that is the problem about it. Wicked people in government, keeping quiet over this. They are looking at what is going on. And despite that, all this thing is going on, they don't take any actions. What a wicked government leaders that we have. What a terrible government we have. Trust me. What kind of life is this? That the lives of people are no more safe again. People are being scared. People are being killed like a chicken. This is not good at all. Does it mean that our leaders doesn't have a conscience at all? How can a particular people be constantly killed for decades and nothing is being done about it? The reality is that Islams are the problem of the world. It is never a religion of peace at all, with the way things is going on. And things must not continue like this. It is getting out of hands. It is getting out of hands. This is not a good thing at all. It is not a good feelings at all. Innocent people are being killed every day. What a wicked countries that we have. Trust me, this is not good at all. Let's hear what people are saying about it. People were saying that when is L-Rufai going to establish a military base and police cardrooms in southern Kaduna? Is he waiting until all Christians in that region are completely wiped out? Does he think God will allow him to effect a complete annihilation of Christians in southern Kaduna, in particular, and in the entire Kaduna state in general? L-Rufai, as the chief security officers in the state, set your heart in relation to the unprecedented killings of Christians in Kaduna state, because God is watching everybody. They said, let me ask, is there a difference in life? A life is a life, whether for a Muslims or Christians. I do not support the killings of any human being, but when we try to twist the narratives to favor one side against the other, that is where the problem starts. Those blaming Governor L-Rufai for the intractable crisis in southern Kaduna are just chasing the shadow. If really people in southern Kaduna wants to live in peace with one another, they should close their space for outside intruders and trouble matchmakers. I see no reasons why an Igbo man, who of recent have seen an upsurge in communal clash over land in his region, with many loss of lives, be talking about killings. In far away Kaduna, this is what is referred to in legal jargons as interloping. By now, my brothers and sisters in southern Kaduna should be wiser. Nobody can bring peace to you except you alone can make peace for yourself. The first steps to that peace is to accept that there are killings in both sides, and secondly, they should note that if there is reprisal killings on either side, the circle of senseless killings would continue unabated. L-Rufai did start this madness in southern Kaduna. It predicted his regime. Let us not change the narrative and blame him, because some people want to use it for their advantage for the politics of 2023. My brothers and sisters of southern Kaduna, please wake up, open your eyes very well. The reality is that unity has to start within themselves. That's just the fact about it. If they really want peace among themselves, that peace needs to start within the southern Kaduna. And by then, these killings can stop. And that's just the reality about it. But may God help us. But to be realistic to ourselves, this is getting out of hands. This is really, really getting out of hands. The lives of people are nothing to our leaders anymore. And that's just the problem about it. People were since saying that L-Rufai is the spokesman for Fulani doing the killings and genocide in southern Kaduna, and all evidence point to him as the sponsor of southern Kaduna genocide. They said that Mr. Governor, no matter how you defend the killings, you instigated it. How can you learn towards your Muslim Hausa Fulani tribes without thinking that illiterate or rather clumsy half-educated populations will accept that oppressing other tribes is the new norm? You even made Kaduna Fulani state by using another Fulani Muslims as your deputy. What are you quarreling with? That the annihilation is feebly retaliating? I know that you will be more comfortable if the Khatabs stay dumb awaiting their death. May God help us. So viewers, what is your own take about this? What do you think about what is going on in southern Kaduna? I know that this thing is getting out of hand. Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, please We want to say thank you to you for subscribing. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. We appreciate you for that great work you're doing. We say God bless you to you. Always stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.